Hey guys, what is going on? Payne here once again, and welcome back to my Swansea career on FIFA 14. The first game of this video saw Swansea going head to head against Newcastle United, a very important game. Newcastle find themselves just sitting above this Swansea side by just 1 point. If we could beat them, we could leapfrog them, go 7th, maybe even 6th position and start climbing up that table, as I keep saying, because I want Champions League football for next season. I know it seems to be a bit of a dream at the moment, but if we stick to our guns and, you know, keep this momentum going within the team, we can get there. We can do this. We can push the likes of Arsenal down the league table, and Liverpool and City and Chelsea. They will fear the likes of Swansea City when they see that they've got to play them home or away. We are Swansea and we will take the fight to you. We had some excellent chances in this game against Newcastle United. Routledge, who has returned from injury after being injured in pre-season. He was out for 4 months. It's great to have him back. Picked out Butner. So unfortunate that Boney had to be offside there, as he probably could have just tapped that one into the back of the net. Again, a nice little dink over the top of the back four of Newcastle. Routledge with a firing shot, but unfortunately for him, hit the post, but Boney again was there. The goal poacher managed to just tap that one into the back of the net. Beaten Krul, and Swansea found themselves 1-0 up. If the game ended this way, we would be going above Newcastle and we can work on from there. Just look at my passing here. Oh yes, it's amazing, isn't it? It is amazing. I love to keep possession of the ball whenever I'm playing online or whether it's just career mode. And Routledge picked out nicely there from Boney. Fooled Wire, is that? Yanga and Wire fooled him, had a shot on goal. Again, Routledge hitting the crossbar, hitting the upright against Newcastle. Could have been 2-3-0 up against Newcastle in this game, but the game still stood at 1-0. Still in the driver's seat, but we had a lot of work to do still. We had to make sure that we could clench this game, and look at Shelvey there fluffing his shot. I reckon that would have gone in. If he had have actually pulled the trigger on that and connected with the ball, it would have gone in, definitely. But as I say, we still had a lot to do, but the way this game was going, we was absolutely dominating Newcastle. They never saw any of our goal, really. It's that 4-1-4-1 formation. Did I just say too many 4s or 1s there? I'm not too sure, but it is. It's proven to be helpful for this Swansea side ever since I started. Yeah, we lost 2 games when I first put it together, as the team wasn't really used to it. But as soon as we got going, there's no stopping us at the moment. Canas, another opportunity for Swansea to... The game could have ended 3 or 4-0 against Newcastle, but we won. That's the main thing, and we leapfrogged in the league table, and we find ourselves 2 points above Newcastle, so that's good. That's positive stuff. Now, as you guys know, we're in December. Next month is January. The transfer window reopens, and as you just saw as well, I was having a look around, see who's available that's on the transfer list in the Premier League that may be available for loan. The main area that I'm looking to strengthen is my back four. Williams, my captain at the moment, he's at 30-31, he's getting older, his stats are starting to decrease, and he doesn't really track players like the opposition attackers as much as I would like him to. So that's definitely a position that needs to be worked on, that needs to be strengthened. So I'm thinking of maybe splashing all of my transfer kitty on the likes of Matip, because I've only really got 5-6 million to spend. So we'll just have to see what happens in January. What do you guys think? Do you think I should bring in the likes of Matip? Do you think he could come in and take over from Williams once he decides to retire? Let me know in the comments section below. Because I know Matip, he has pretty good pace, which isn't everything when it comes to a back four, I know. But he's pretty tall, and he's got great strength. So that's one of the main areas that we need to be looking at. So guys, let me know in the comment section below whether Matip will be the perfect signing at Swansea, and we'll have to see what we can do in January. Now, seeing that we're in December at the moment, and because in real life we haven't seen much snow here in England for Christmas or even January, I thought, why not? Let's get the snow out for this game against Norwich. Because, believe it or not, I haven't actually played in the snow on FIFA 14 Next Gen, so I thought, why not? Let's see what it's like. And I'm liking it. I like the snow effects. Pretty cool on FIFA 14 Next Gen. But it did kind of hinder the game. It came to an end. 0-0 was the result, and we've just picked up a point. So disappointing. but we had to focus on our next game. The last game of the group stages in the Europa League. Swansea, they are second. We're in a situation where we could possibly be going through to the next round, but we had to go through Braga first away from home. This was going to prove difficult. Last time we played these, we drew 2-2. If you remember, Custard, whatever you want to call him, was the main man for Braga, so we had to watch out for him. Zaha with the overlap with Angel Rangel. Could have picked up the ball there, but the goalkeeper came out, put Zaha off, and eventually they managed to get the clearance there. But the danger was still there. It wasn't averted by Braga. We were still pressing them. I wanted to open up the scoring first and then work from there, see what we could produce. But Canas losing the ball, who was back for this game. He missed the game against Freiburg after being banned. He picked up a red card, if you guys remember, so he was out for a game. Missed Freiburg, but we managed to win that one comfortably with a 2-0 win, which sees us sitting in second position. It was just this one game that we had to get through against Braga. It was going to be tricky. We had to keep our north eye on the Freiburg Standard Liège game as well. We didn't need Standard Liège picking up the win. And Braga went from bad to worse for Swansea, opened up the scoring. It was that Custodio guy who opened up the scoring as well. We needed to watch out for him, but they got it on the set piece. Boney, thankfully, made it 1-1. Had to go back to old ways there with a cross into the box, using that height and strengthen his neck muscles to nut that ball into the back of the net to my advantage. So we was back level in this game. Just needed to win. If we could just win this, we'd be going through to the next round to face whoever. I wasn't too bothered at the moment. It was all about putting pressure on Braga. But Braga's back four. You needed a Black and Decker, you know, to break down their back four. Quoting Mourinho, I should be ashamed of myself. But you did in this game. It's so hard to actually get through their back four. Possession is my playing style. I like to have the high percentage of possession. I really thought after that goal from Boney that we could possibly go on and maybe even pick up one more goal and win this game, but it just wasn't to be. Whatever we tried, Boney again on the dying embers of the game, almost made it 2-1, and just look at the rush behind us trying to pick up the win. The game ended 1-1. It wasn't the result I needed, but taking a look at the group stage, thankfully Standard Liège lost to Freiburg and Swansea go through by the skin of our teeth, by just 1 point. We will be playing that game, and the first leg will be played at home against Spartak Moscow. I was surprised to see the likes of Wigan still in the competition, as well as Chelsea, who obviously failed in the Champions League. PSG as well, I was surprised to see them in the next round of the Europa League. So it's looking good. Thankfully we got through to the next round. That was terrible, that group stage, I thought, but hopefully next season, if we are in the Europa League or even the Champions League, it's much better and that we can hopefully dominate our group. But before we can start planning for those two games, those two legs against Spartak Moscow, we've got two difficult fixtures coming up in the Premier League. We've got this one against Everton that you're watching right now, and the one where we play away against Stamford Bridge before the end of December. I'm hoping that the best results that we can get from those games, hopefully a win against Everton. Nathan Dyer opened up the scoring in this one, and also maybe a draw from the Chelsea game. It's always a tough challenge to go to Stamford Bridge and pick up all 3 points, especially with the team I've got at the moment. It's not, to be fair, it's not a championship winning team at the moment, but hopefully with the seasons to come that it will be, and that we can go to Stamford Bridge feeling confident that we're going to pick up all 3 points. Zaha as well allowed space to run just outside the box there. Tim Howard looking lively in the snow there, managed to get a hand to it, knocking it away. So unfortunate that we couldn't follow up there and knock that one into the back of the net. Feeling a little bit more comfortable against Everton, but 1-0 was good enough for me. I thought maybe Baines would have made it 1-1 there and picked up that vital point for Everton, but no, we managed to hold in there thanks to Vorm. If it wasn't for Vorm, we wouldn't have won that game, as Baines would have got ahead to that and put it into the net. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. I do hope that you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.